Hello, everyone. How are you all? Hi, Joanne Tucker. I'm on the laptop, so I hope you can hear me okay. I'm going to start cutting up some of our fabrics if I can sort out my mess. Seriously, it's so bad. I have to get on it. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Karen Campbell. Betty Jo, Grammy. How are you all? Hear you perfectly. Awesome. Hi, TJ Coffee. It's raining and storming yet again. Hi, Denise. Sheila. Oh, how are you guys? Miss Justice. This is the third room I've seen you in today. Oh, dear. I was trying to get some washing out before it was raining, and I was in, I don't even know whose it was, to be honest. And I spotted Miss Justice in there. And then I went in to Mod for Libby. Wasn't it a lovely live? And it was awesome to get back to what really matters. I thought it was great to get back on track. Hi, Susan. How are you? Yeah, it was really good, Grandma. She covered two missing people. Like one was I think she was 24, and the other little guy was only 14. Hi, Mississippi girl. Welcome, security chief. How are you? Hopefully some peace here away from the YouTube streets. Oh, hopefully, Karen. It seems to be yesterday I think I had more trolls than I've ever had. But it runs like that. Actually, the last week, like I haven't been going live every day. Oh, can you go away? Not you guys. Talking about Miss Socks over here trying to get on my lap. Sole, how are you? Well, you finally got my name right. Suzanne or Susan? Which way? I say it different every single time. Hi, True Crime Insanity. How are you? Gina, hello to you. I seen you earlier too. You were in Libby's, weren't you? Engineer. Oh, is it still really painful, Miss Justice? Oh, that's not good. I hope they give you good pain meds. Oh, look, anything in the mouth is the worst pain ever, I think. Like, at least when you're having a baby or whatever, you know it's going to end. But you can never predict with the mouth, can you? Suzanne. Okay. I think I've got it now. Suzanne. Well, Susan is usually with a Z, isn't it? Usually. Sharon, is your email posted? I want to send you pics of a quilt. I can. It's actually scrolling along the thingo, the banner thing, but I'll put in the chat as well. I love to get pics of what you guys are making. Yay, I've got it. I won't forget now, Suzanne. Yeah, it's great. I just love it, getting photos. I've actually been sitting down there, had some lunch before I come up, because normally I'm just ravished by the time I get off here. And trying to think what patterns to make cutting up this fabric we bought last month. Like, I want to do machine ones that are super quick to get them out, that my mother-in-law made way back. Oh my God. Aren't they just precious gifts, TJ Coffee? The dream catchers I made. Oh, awesome, Miss Justice. We'll do a show and tell with everyone's picks. I try to sew by hand, but I will throw a sewing machine. To me, just personally, everyone prefers to do things and enjoys things differently. But my passion is hand sewing. It's just relaxing, and I just really, really love it. Where I think because I've had back surgery, I had a laminectomy on my L5S1 in my 20s, and sitting at the sewing machine, it's actually painful at times. You've embroidered baby quilts. I've got 3 baby quilts on the go right now. Granddaughter's much better today. Awesome, Suzanne. Thanks. It was really unwell for 4 days, still waiting on test results. She's at home for a month. Oh my gosh. She must have been really, really. I was just watching the news. And they had like 5 people on a Zoom call type interview, talking to them about how each person was affected with symptoms and stuff. And one guy didn't even know he had it, didn't feel anything different, where the others all seemed to say they started with chills, then the headache, and just lethargic. Every single thing was an effort. So, but none of them ended up in hospital out of the 5 they spoke to. So I guess that's good. But now our Australian hospitals are really, really feeling it. There's so many in ICU and ventilators, and we got 2 the other day just by luck, Suzanne. I think I told you guys yesterday. We got 2 packs. And because Layla had 3 text notifications that she'd been in stores that had positive cases, and hubby had 2, I thought, I'm just going to test myself. Them 2 won't be in it just yet because I don't feel sick. But I tested negative. So, yeah, I hope they start getting these tests out. And my bestie, she works at our local hospital in the office. She's admin. And I'm so worried about her because she's really vulnerable, like physically with her immune system, as well as being right there. So our hospital yesterday went into code red on the COVID scale, and nobody's allowed up there except emergency cases. No visitors, no nothing. And she does the embroidery machine. I've got a 10 needle embroidery machine. I'm not joking. I don't think I've used it since not this Christmas, the Christmas before. Yours started with a fever, leg and back pain. Now I just feel like a truck ran over me. Yeah, that's basically what these people were saying too. I know Suzanne has an embroidery machine with our beautiful gifts she sent for my grandkids. You did an awesome job, Suzanne. And thank you again. Ended up buying 3 machines at one stage. Holy crap. I'll have to show you. So do you know what I used to do with my embroidery machine? I used to do portraits. So there was someone in some company in the US I would send photos to, and like Lady Gaga, or I even did Australian Home and Away actors, sent them the photos, and they would digitize me the files and send them back to me. And like Elvis, anything you want, and they would email me back the digitized files, and then I could put it on anything I wanted to. They were really, really popular. People just love them. There should be photos on my Facebook thing of all. And I even did like baby ones. So if someone just had a baby, they'd had a baby photo shoot. But the only downer part of that is with each portrait, it would take anything up to 4 to 6 hours because it's so intricate and so many color changes. And if you don't get the right tones, they look like crap. But I've got my grandkids all on towels and stuff like that as babies. They make a really good birth gift if you have the baby photo as well as their like date of birth and weight and all that sort of stuff. I had that program as well, cost $1,000. Is yours a brother, Suzanne? Because my program come with the 10 needle one. Brother PR Next or something it is. Yeah, everything's machine washable. I hope you start feeling better soon, True Crime Insanity. It's just no fun, is it? Yeah, it is massive work. Like the time factor sort of didn't make it worthwhile to sell to people, just because you could only get like 2 done in a day. I have an Elvis collection, did on towels, hand towels, face washes. Oh my God. Hi, green-eyed lady, how are you? Yeah, we need to pray for everyone that's going through this. 20 grandkids, 5 great-grandkids, and 2 more coming. Oh my gosh. What an effort. I feel overwhelmed with 5. I only have a Janome single needle, the program customizer. Yes, that's what I have too. Honestly, I should use it more often. It's actually given me an idea for these summer's quilts. I'm just a bit nervous about the ones with a face on it, whether people are going to cause a ruckus over it. You know how Candace said the other day, no one's to use Summer's face on anything, da-di-da-di-da. Hi, Lena's View. How are you? Welcome. Green-eyed lady. Yes, I do, but I've never done one out of like stretchy t-shirt fabrics. Like, I know the process where you have to use on what's the word? I feel brain dead today. Interfacing type stuff. I know it can be done so that you prevent the t-shirt fabric from stretching and going all weird. But I don't know how it'll go on the long arm. But I should have a practice because they're so cool. My 4 kids took Bible quotes seriously. Go forth, populate the earth. It sounds like it. Oh, that'll be awesome, TJ Coffee. Just made 12 soft ITH toys for that future grandbaby, laughing out 4 years away yet. Oh my God. Yeah, you're well prepared. Absolutely. I pray everyone gets better soon. I'm sad, and I know. Let's just pray that this is the last strain as well. They reckon on the news that it is, but how can they say that? Like, they can't predict the future. You brought a sewing machine at a yard sale to try to learn, couldn't get it to turn on, brought it to a friend who sews. She asked, where's the pedal? I answered, what pedal? There's my trouble. Oh my gosh. Have a look on eBay and see if you can get a pedal, Stephanie. It's amazing what you can get on eBay. Hello, Sharon. Hi, gymnastics. I'm listening while playing Mexican trains with Emma. Oh, granddaughter. Good for you. Enjoy yourself. Green-eyed lady. Are you familiar with Two Cute T-shirt quilts company? I'm not either. Too cute. I'm going to have to write that down, Stephanie. If I knew where a pen was in this disaster zone. Oh my God. I need a personal assistant just to come and clean up this craziness. Hi, Blanca. Oh, thank you so much. And welcome. And thank you for subbing. That's awesome. Here's our Libby. How are you, sis? Great live. I was really, really impressed and sad at the same time. It's amazing what you find. I found a pen. Yay. I want to turn the camera on. What was it called? Too Cute. See how quickly I can get sidetracked? Like in a matter of seconds. I've got to write this down. Too Cute T-shirt quilt company. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Really, I'm not joking. When I say I'm ditzy, I really am. Hi, Brandy Bradford. Sweet girl. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, so sad, them parents. It just breaks your heart, doesn't it? You just want to, I don't know, I get really, what can I do? I want to do something. You just feel like you've got to go and try and help. But obviously being on a different continent makes it a bit harder. For to use her face for profit. Oh, okay. I know, but you know what it's like here lately, though? That's why I haven't been putting anything on community posts or anything with photos, because it only needs one of the crazies to start added bullshit about it. Not that the crazies bother me, believe me, they don't. Lisa Jones is volunteering to be the assistant. Yeah, of course you can learn to sew them. Yeah, you do feel very powerless. Oh my God, Stephanie. That's good though. So did you have the radiation 5 days a week for 5 weeks? Holy crap. That's intense, isn't it? Well, I'm so happy that it's over and done with for you. Seriously, we all sit back and think we've got problems. And this is the way I try to keep my brain. And I'm pretty good at it most of the time. But Stephanie, please know that we're all with you and thinking of you and praying for you. And now it's going to be all good because we say so. Libby, I'm so sick. Libby says, I'm so sick of the evil kind of crazies. I'm crazy, but not in a malicious way. Fuck you mean? I know, Libby. Exactly. And it was proved during the night that Lisa's home life is indeed alive and well. Courtesy from her sister. Yet again, another fraud, attention-seeking nutter who tried to make out now that she was hacked. Someone hacked her YouTube and put out all this false information. But as soon as her sister was contacted, didn't take her long to come out, did it? Oh my God. Just saying. She's not in hospital. Have a look at the photos where she's supposedly in hospital now, and a photo off her YouTube page where she did that dollar store thing the other day, and the photos of her supposedly in the hospital gown. She has a heaps chubbier face compared to current face. She's full of it. I don't believe a word she says, and I never will. Like, once someone does this, I'm done. Do not think I will ever trust your shit ever again, because you need to be in hospital, a restricted hospital where you can't get out. That's my opinion. But I don't think the real Griff's too happy. I tried to tell him, guys. I tried to tell him, you're being played, man. He's like, you don't know what you're talking about. Do you get information down under before we do in the US? Like, man, oh my God. Total dipstick. Hi, Bonda Cheeseman. How are you? But yeah, so they all think they're so clever and funny. And to me, it's the worst betrayal that you can do to people. to want people. Do you need attention that bad? Seriously. But I think from what I've seen, Lizzie has took her channel down again or privated it, whatever the hell she does. She always does this when the heat gets too hot in the kitchen for her. They're wasting their lives away with this ish. They're in junior high. Absolutely, Karen. Hi, Chris. How are you? It is like junior high, isn't it, Karen? Like grown-ass women that, why would they think doing something like that is going to be a good thing in any way? Which is really sweet, but what good does that do if you aren't actually sick? I don't get it. I think it's just the attention, like the people, just like with Chase, they've just tried to go a step higher than what Chase did with his false diagnoses and treatment and everything else. Let's go one better than Chase. But anyway, we're not going to dwell on it. It's a fact now. She is alive and well, and she just proved the sort of person she is. And Suzanne says, I need attention. I might go to dating sites. Same result, scammers and losers. Well, yeah. I don't know about dating sites. Honest to God, I've never been on one and I will never go on one, ever. Like, even if something happened to hubby, I would be alone for the rest of my life. I can guarantee you. These are the kind of people you take in the school bathroom, block the doors and beat the crap out and put their head down the toilet and flush it. Lisa? Libby, sorry I missed your live tonight. I hear it was good. It was really, really good, guys. Libby, you can drop your link in here too anytime. It was really sad, but back to business, which I loved. Stephanie says, dating sites equals men posing with their guns. What's up with that? Do they really pose with guns? Wow. I've just never heard anything really, really good about dating sites. They all seem to be serial killers or psychopaths or that sort of. Oh, I haven't seen it yet either, Suzanne. I was a little bit preoccupied. And the funniest thing, I was trying to fake going to sleep. And then when hubby goes to sleep, I open my eyes and I'm awake again. But he thinks I've gone to sleep. But I actually fell asleep for real. It was a bit funny. I woke up 2 hours later thinking, hello, hello. Hi, Jackie Jude. Okay, I've got to plug this laptop in and find this fabric. So, hang on. Just hang on. Oh, good. I've actually got a that's the wrong one. I need this in here. I am here. I'm just trying to plug this in. Great. Awesome. Hello. Where is everybody? Okay. Hello, here I am. I don't know if you can see out that window. Pretty scary, isn't it? Okay, I don't think I missed anything, did I? Twiggy is a serial killer? Yeah, I did miss something. With a name like Twiggy, how could you be a serial killer? Seriously. Great job, Libby. Can you please leave me be? She's come up from under the table now trying to get on my lap. I get out of quarantine tomorrow. My little granddaughter keeps coming to my door saying, Gran, you open the door. Oh my God. TJ, that would break my heart. At least it's only one more night. Hi, Luca Bega. How are you? Yeah, Duchess. Oh, I think they're watching a ball game. Is there some big ball game happening over there tonight? I'm pretty sure that's what the girls are doing. Hi, the Ice Princess. It has been a long time. Welcome back. He was scared of me at first. Oh my God. Don't look up. No. Is it good? There's new cell phones on there. Was anyone in John Crimes' channel yesterday, and he showed this phone and it slid up and the camera was, I was like, oh my God, I want that. But I was only half listening, so I don't even know what sort of phone it was, but it was pretty cool. It does. I miss her so much, I bet. And especially being able, TJ, to hear her little voice and the fact that she wants you. Like, I get upset even when my little ones FaceTime me and they're only like 16 blocks away. Yeah, they're just so precious. You don't want to miss a minute. It's a dark comedy. Oh, I don't know. There must be something wrong with me because I don't really go much for dark comedies. But I'll have a look, see how I go. I've missed all your lives. So happy to finally catch you. So are we, Ice Princess. Yeah, Dutchie is watching a game. Yeah, me too, Libby. Even with sport here in Australia, I've got no clue. I mean, Like, I know what the teams are and all that sort of thing, but nope, doesn't interest me. But hubby, all winter, it's football, like rugby league, and then all of summer is cricket. So they have test cricket, which they play all day long. And then of a night time, they have the Big Bash series, and they're like state teams. Hey, can you see a bolt of fabric over there with little tiny unicorns on it?
What's about?
You know, one of these. It's white. Oh, it's light pink. It might be over on that other recliner. Mm-hmm.
No, I can't.
You didn't really look.
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
Message
What about last night's show? Oh my God, that was so good.
I messaged and said she wants cheese too.
Okay.
And chocolate.
Alrighty. It was really good. It was on Channel 9 in Australia for the Australians. And was it called Australian Crime Story, Suzanne? No, that was the following show, Suzanne. The next show after Crime Stories. Did you watch that too, obviously? It was called Reported Missing. So this guy rings, it was in the UK somewhere, Cheshire. This guy rings his local 911, hotline to report that he hasn't seen his son in 2 years and the mother won't produce the child. Yeah, it was the show after that. So the police go and visit her at her work, at her house. They bring her in for questioning. She's swearing black and blue she doesn't have. So the little boy was supposed to be 5 now, and the dad hadn't seen him for 2 years. And yes, so they bring her into the station on interrogation and everything while they're speaking to him on the phone. Anyway, to cut out all the middle stuff, they discovered that this woman had a little boy that she used to babysit virtually from birth, that she passed off as his son, and that she went into emergency labor. So she let him know the day after this child was born, and went on to have second weekend visits with this guy and everything while he's paying maintenance checks to her and everything for 3 years. And then all of a sudden he doesn't get to see his son anymore. And then they uncover that it's actually a friend of hers, little boy, that she used to babysit. How cruel is that? This guy totally thinks he's got a little boy, and he's been paying for looking after him to this nutter for 3 years. And I think the reason she stopped the little boy seeing him because he was starting to talk, and obviously he wasn't going to be calling her mum and that sort of thing. So the game was up. But this guy was persistent. He was like, I want to see my son. So he produced all these court documents and expenses where he'd spent like $10,000 trying to fight her in court to see this baby. And oh my God. I know, I've got to organise that. Miss Justice, thanks for reminding me. Hi, Mrs. H. How are you? Welcome. But yeah, I was sitting there on the edge of my seat thinking, is there a baby? Isn't there a baby? And trying to work it out. But then sort of towards the end, I was like, there was never a baby. She's done this. This fella's such a nice guy. He wrote a letter to the real mum and dad, and they showed the real mum reading the letter, and she was just crying her eyes out. And she felt so bad for him finding out that he really doesn't have a son. It was really, really good. I mean, the story wasn't really good, but the way they did it, because it was all filmed as it was happening sort of thing, one of them reality type ones. But Suzanne, did you actually hear whether she went to jail or anything? Because I had to go to the ladies while an ad was on and I didn't get back in time. I don't know what actually happened to her. I hope she did, because that's so bad. I'm just going to walk over here for a second, try and find this fabric. Oh, after I block this one. 2 years she got good. It's really not enough though.
Why are you blocking?
A troll. He might.
You need to fix the Wi-Fi too. Being a problem.
Did they block or not? There was. Oh, thank you, Susie. You got them before me. I'm just going to get this bolt of fabric if I can find it.
Why are you? No. I didn't do it. It was like that.
Jeez. I blocked Suzanne, did I? Holy crap. Hang on, Suzanne. I'm so sorry. I'll go and unblock you. How did I do that? I'm never going to hear the end of this now. She is going to be angry with me. Oh dear. I'm nearly there, Susie. What? Hang on. Oh, I feel so bad. I thought she beat me to blocking that person. There you go. You're out of jail. Sorry, Suzanne. Oh my God. She is going to pay out on me for the rest of my life. Crazy crime case, dude, Denmark's submarine case, murder of journalist. Can you pass me my pen and paper, please? Actually, if I screenshot that. Submarine Denmark. Okay, I'm writing that down too. I love suggestions. Kimmel. That sounds familiar to me for some reason. I'm hopeless. We bust most. Did you how to get? I did, Miss Justice, and there's no option there. I had another look last night. So I don't know how. If Griffey comes on, we will ask Griffey if there's anything we can do. But, oh, Suzanne, you're a naughty girl. But thank you. Hi, Penny. Here's true crime commentary. Guys, I told you she's going to be mad. Suzanne, I think we both blocked that dude at the same time, but I actually hit you while you were unblocking him, so I'm so sorry. She says, fuck the fuck off, Sharon. I'm not laughing at you, Suzanne. I'm laughing with you.
Socks are sleeping.
I know. Jeez. Hey, Libby Lou, Twiggy and Green-Eyed Lady. Don't you just love Penny? Think Sharon should pay me to fuck the fuck off. I swear to God, Suzanne just likes me to come live, so she's got someone to pick on for the afternoon. Oh, Penny's watching the big game right now, so in and out. All good, Penny. Enjoy. Not just once. Fuck off, Sharon. Is it raining where you are, Suzanne? Discreetly trying to change the subject. She is mod. Isn't she a mod?
Hey, go for a swim in the dam.
What dam?
The one out there.
No. Layla,
What?
you need to come here. Suzanne, you are so naughty.
Oh, I just broke that.
You need to come down here and have a look.
I look ugly.
This is my granddaughter, Layla. Look what she's done.
Oh, thank you, Suzanne.
You're a bit embarrassed.
Yes, because I look really bad.
And it's for the Icon mics.
Yay.
Gift
And the
pack.
puppy dog.
No puppy dog. God. Thank you so much,
Thank
Suzanne.
you, Suzanne.
I think she's a bit lost for words right now.
And I look ugly.
No, you don't.
And I don't like how it
You
mirrors
do not
you.
look ugly. You never, ever say that about
It
yourself.
mirrors the wrong way.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't
It
it?
drives me insane.
Grammy. we had a good long talk after his live. I think he's feeling a bit better. Boundaries are important. You've got to have boundaries. I agree. Penny?
Can you see my boots?
She is beautiful, Lisa Jones. But I had to let her come over here so Suzanne could see her face
I don't know.
when she seen what Suzanne just did. Which Suzanne spoils this child beyond belief.
I know. She
She-
that is for my puppy dog too.
No more puppy
Yeah,
dogs.
because they're getting a
TJ
hunting
says, hi, Layla. Suzanne
getting-
said you are gorgeous. See?
dog. Who did?
Suzanne.
Okay, good.
A Stitching Crime is here. Hello. I'm supposed to be cutting fabric right now, guys.
And I have blonde hair.
She had her year 6 farewell in early December, and we let her get the balayage thing very slightly on her hair. So it's a little bit lighter, but normally in summer her hair goes heaps blonder anyway, just with the pool and the sun and stuff. But you know how the balayage sort of goes down. Joan Springs here. Hello.
What about your friend Josie? Where's she been?
Josie.
Yeah.
She's usually here.
Name's not Josie, it's Josie.
I know I say things back different sometimes. And I've had some really good, solid and happy conversations.
Right.
I think he's just fine. Oh, that's good. Got to go to another live. I might be back later. No worries, Miss Justice. Thank you for popping in. We are both in pink.
Yeah, me too. Sort of.
Yeah, I think you need to mod Suzanne again. Okay. Hang on. Sorry, Suzanne.
But we're not wearing anything else the same, except for black pants.
You've got shorts on.
Yeah.
I'll just mod Suzanne, then I'm going
Okay.
to...
But we're not wearing
Oh,
anything else the
shush.
same, except for...
I cannot stand listening to myself.
I hate listening to myself too.
Do you?
And we're gonna start a Giggle Box show.
Yeah, that'll be super funny. We've talked about it before, Layla and I, but we want to do, you know how we call it Gogglebox in Australia, where you have the people sitting in their lounge rooms, like reaction videos while they're watching shows. She's salty little devil. Yeah, he'll be fine, Grammy. I think it's becoming really more evident who really is here for the right reasons. And who you can count on to support you when you need it. He does, Joan Spring.
I'm saving up for a hunting dog, you know.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joanne. She doesn't need tools. Do you think so? Grammy? When my hair's down, we probably do.
What happened?
Grammy says we look alike.
Yeah, but it's only because I have blonde hair now. When I had brown hair, you look nothing alike. But me and Beth do when I had brown hair.
I agree. Joan, I 110% agree with that.
I should get lazy.
He really does. You can tell. You can really tell just the few times I've heard her speak to him or comment on something in the background. You can tell, like, he stops and listens to what she has to say, and you can tell that he's really devoted and respectful to his mum. Aww. Okay, so these fabrics. Where is? No, I don't want that one. Is there another one over there?
Another what?
The other bit. Here it is. We have the ruler.
What do you need here?
My cutter.
Can I have it?
Sure.
To chop it. Scissors.
No, the big rotary cutter. Look at this, guys. Is it on the floor?
Oh, jeez.
I know.
Something was there and it hit me. Stop me from coming back.
This is ridiculous. I bet I took it down to the house.
No.
When I was doing the balls, I bet you any money. I'll go show you this little bag. I made this. Isn't it cool?
Next week or something, we gotta do a couple of things. We go down to the news agencies. We go to shoe stores.
I can't believe this. I seriously thought it was up there. Can you go around there and just put these bolts on that black chair, because there's like 5 more cutters in another container at the end, if you don't mind.
We never ever said please.
Please. I need advice as well. See this one? I think that'll look really, really good as an outside border.
Found it.
Great job. Thank you. Doesn't look very sharp. But it'll
Would you
be
just suck it up?
Don't have to be mean to me. Oh, hang on.
What's this?
Oh, no, that's for a baby one. So after we
Found
get...
a couple hundred more. That'd be so good.
No, pass me the little one and the other blade. So do you think that'll look all right on the outside border? Oh, thanks, Joanne. You love the tote. Hi, Christy Blue. We're so alike, Jonah. It's ridiculous. we're both night owls. We both don't like waking up. We both think the same things at the same times. Like,
One time she walked into the house, and I just had a feeling that she was going to burp because she had some Coke, and she burped.
oh my God, that's so
Right?
something you shouldn't be. Do you think? Yes? As the outside border, like all the way around the outside. I think that one works good with those colours. I still can't get over her eyes though, guys. Look at her eyes.
Where did she fall?
I just can't stop looking at her little face.
Where did she fall?
Out of all the photos, that one is my favourite. Because she does look so relaxed and happy and peaceful. Now I've just got to change this blade over.
This one doesn't work.
No. I'm pretty sure the big one's down in there. The other good one is down here.
You'll be fine.
Where's it over there? This is the problem when you have a studio. I take stuff down to the house. You like the one with the purple hair?
I've had purple hair before.
That blue around Summer's picture really makes her eyes glow. It does, but even before I added the fabrics to the side of it, oh wow, it was still, her eyes are still super blue. And her lips. It's just gorgeous. I don't know if you guys have seen the little blades, the rotary cutters. Whoa. What? Oh, up there. Don't know what's happening. Screw it back together. Oh, you sent me an email. Layla's got my phone right now, Suzanne, but I will have a look in a second.
I'm just looking for some of my likes.
I don't know why, Suzanne, but I've just got a feeling something's going to happen very soon. And I watched Don B's earlier, and he feels the same. He said he feels like something's going to happen as well. So fingers crossed. Is there not a big blade in there, though?
There's one of these ones.
No. Now,
Yeah, I think.
remember, that's another little one. Is that light annoying anybody?
It was annoying.
These are the fabrics that we got last time. Remember? All the tildes. We've got 2 packs. Oh, here's my phone charger. guys,
You want me to?
you know what else we should do? We need to do a poll because look, we still have all these leftovers from Chase's quilt, plus more. We've still got like 2 half jelly rolls. You feel like a green-eyed lady?
Is there a song that's like green-eyed monster or something?
I just don't. Mrs. H. Maybe we could mix them with some more aquas. And try and change them up a bit to send out to one of our beautiful members.
Then awesome.
Oh, really?
Awesome. Ones in fact.
They're just gorgeous. But I thought we could.
It's scary music when I look it up.
It needs something more neutrally, like that pink. It was seriously like 2 days ago.
What was?
And I've showed you guys. Remember, I can't remember if it was Daisy or not. And I showed it on camera because it had the little unicorns on it. Oh, well, I could eat them. Aqua and teal, yeah, that's what I think, because there's some beautiful aquas in there. Oh, dear. You know, really pretty ones.
When you think about it,
If we just took the darker ones out, these ones, and just try and lighten it up a little bit, I might just make a real quick squares and jelly roll strip quilt. There was another thing, I was going to do a quick one to send to, I was in one of Chasing's lives and the family of Cash and Carter Gernan were in there. And I asked if I could make Carter a little quilt, and they've given me their details and stuff and the Facebook page to join. So I'm going to make Carter one, like a quick machine one. But I'll show you guys as I go along. So he'd be turning 5, and I've got so many bolts of fabric for little boys.
energy.
I don't know if you guys can you see up there? There's heaps of novelty bolts with little boys' patterns and bikes, and then if we mix them with the blues and neutrals and tone on tones, and we can send one to little Carter.
Who's Carter?
I'll explain later who he is. I think that would be super special. And do a little label on the back that it's from all of us at Down Under Crime Talks. You know, this is what people should be concentrating on, is trying to do good things for people that are victims or affected, instead of faking death and carrying on like complete and utter morons. Yeah?
Guess how many cases? Guess how many total cases we have?
No idea.
57 and 42 active cases. And
If anyone likes, sorry, Layla, we still have this jelly roll too. That is absolutely beautiful. We should do a jelly roll race with this. Seriously, you can make it in 4 hours.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like the quilt top. Obviously not the quilting and everything else. So with ones, are you guys fine?
look what you did. You stole Jox's room.
She'll be fine.
No, she won't.
If I make up, I'll put it on the community post, the sort of pattern we're going to do. Isn't it just divine? Like, honestly.
Is there any farmers on your YouTube?
I beg your pardon.
Do you have any people that live on a farm?
Quite a few. Who all has snow so far in New York? We are getting snow now. Oh, wow. With stormy, humid, rain, thunder and lightning, the whole bit. You've been viewing them, gymnastics? I love the pinks too, they're my favourite. But the burgundy. Oh, that's light. Guys, it's so annoying. Isn't it? Darling.
Oh, I was looking on the Hot Dogs and Quads website.
Mm-hmm.
And they have ones that have a yellow slide and a Land Cruiser on them. And I like them.
So I'm just going to cut up. Where are you going?
Mad.
Okay.
Going to the house.
I'll meet you shortly.
Huh?
I'll meet you there shortly.
25 years later. I'll go do Shelby shopping. With Pop's home.
Okay, cool. So the daughter and her wife are in lockdown for 7 days. So we have to get their groceries and stuff for them. Poor little pets. So I'm going to cut these into, I think we need to keep the integrity of the pattern on the fabrics. Do you all agree? Haha, 25 years later. Oh my God, Suzanne. You stop being so cheeky to me. I'm bed, babysitting the grands tomorrow. Good night, Joanne. Thank you for coming in again. I appreciate it. It is a beautiful colour, isn't it, Mrs. H? I have to show you guys some of these cute baby ones. Mrs. H. I don't know how people honestly don't get excited to do good things for people, but they get excited about being negative and horrible. Oh, 25 years later. Okay. I thought you were being cheeky to me, and I'm like, I get you now. I'm not picking on you ever. I was joking. So what I'm thinking is, with these gorgeous florals, that if we do like 5-inch strips and with some fillers, put a couple of squares beside it, keep them basic, because the fabric is that beautiful. We don't need to be cutting it up into tiny, tiny little pieces, or it's just going to lose how gorgeous it is. Yeah, Grammy Luli, I sure did. I've got like 14 of these made now. So on the back, so I've appliqued that's the back. So this is fabric in the middle. Then I just put the borders around Summer's face and these purple bits. And then I hand appliqued that centerpiece in the purple. I hand appliqued the hexes onto that purple and Summer's face by hand. I don't know if you can see my stitching. You can see my little hand stitching at the back. Just really fine little applique stitch. But yeah, there's like 14 at this stage, and I think it's enough. I'm sick to death of worrying about all the drama that's going on, and I want to get these out. It's been way too long now, concentrating on so much stuff that really is unproductive to everybody. I'm having little freezes. Yeah, it's this internet, Suzanne. I don't even know how this booster throws it this far, because I'm literally like nearly 200 meters away from the house. I'm not trying to hide. I am honestly baffled about where this unicorn fabric went. Remember that sub unicorns are real lady? That's when I had it last, when I was showing her the unicorn fabric. I haven't seen her for a long time either. She's probably changed her name or something, I don't know. I hate it when my head gets in this headspace. Oh, they will look beautiful. So because I just naturally thought it is here somewhere, honestly. I was going to cut that up and attach it to this while I was talking to you guys. Just give me 1 minute and I'll try another place. She didn't even look, I don't think. I swear. You guys are my witness. Look. Little tiny unicorns. Oh my God. That does not happen often enough. Especially since, good thing you've got a trolley, I know. But that's what happens, Jackie Jude. I'll get up here and get in my zone and get all this stuff happening. And then it'll be dinner time, so I've got to go down and get dinner ready and do the nighttime stuff. So I bring my little shopping trolley over to the glass sliding door and I chuck all my bits in there and I'll take it down to the house with me. And that's why I get so disorganized with what I've got up here and what I don't. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I think it's too close to the pink. Do we need more of that purple instead around the hexes? And then some of the unicorns. It's too close. What do you all think? I think it needs more purple. And then go with a few borders of this one. I'll just grab the purple. Okay, this is another really light tone on tone, and it's a really light mauve little speck all over it. I thought that would go well to mix in with it, but does that pop more? Purple? More purple. I thought so. I actually thought that pink unicorn one would be good. And it will be. Can you guys see that? If we go hexes, purple, and unicorns. And then I might apply some more Paw Patrols on or something like that. I don't want to make them too detailed on the outer bits because it'll take another 5 months to get out, and I don't want that. That beautiful little face, I know. But I've still got heaps and heaps of Paw Patrol fabrics that I bought weeks and weeks ago to make more of the centers. But at least this way you guys get to have something from me, but a little keepsake for summer as well. Did you, Mrs. H? I haven't seen your flowers yet. You have to give us, send us some photos. I know, I just love that purple. And it does bring her eyes out even more, doesn't it? I've actually given myself some incentive to, because I've got another webcam that I use on the desktop. So if I can get this area organized, I could actually use 2 cameras so you guys can see better than this type of view. They're going out to our members, TJ Coffee. Every and you know, if it does come out that Don and Candace are completely 100% innocent, I would be happy to make one for them as well. But there's no way I could go there until I know. I just couldn't do it. Yuck, my ice has melted. But yeah, I've just been so distracted with everything else going on that I haven't. But in saying that as well, we can't continue to let people get away with the rubbish that they've been doing to people either. And as I said yesterday, it's a little bit like fighting crime within a crime, you know? Okay, so I'm thinking you guys are probably bored out of your brains by now, eh? Yeah, it was like I brought that on myself, Suzanne, the chase quilt. Especially after I did, like I've spoken about it a few times, that, you know, sometimes you've just got to be so careful. And I didn't listen to my own words. But when you think someone's a really good person and they're doing things for the greater good of the cause and Little Summer, you know, I'd be really disappointed if, say, I sent one to a member and got wind of it being on eBay or something like that. That sort of worries me. Oh, gymnastics. But I think if you worry too much about being ripped off, you would never give to anybody, would you? I send you a picture of the sunflowers. I'll send you some more pics when it's my daytime. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Mrs. H. Like, there are special people on YouTube that just melt my heart. And you all know who you are. And I know 1,000% you guys, would never do that. I'm pretty confident. But it's just disappointing. But it's happened to me so many times in real life. So I'm doing 5-inch strips of this purple, just so gymnastics, have you used a rotary cutter and the big rulers and stuff before, and a cutting mat? By rights, I should be doing on the other channel, but we all do love Little Summer. I can show you how I did it. Hang on a second. So, you buy, this is an Australian company, and I'm trying to get that light out of the road. It's called Inkjet Printable Fabrics, and you get 5 sheets in a packet, and they're $24 Australian, and they do not work in a laser printer. So when I decided to do this, I just went to the local electrical shop and bought a inkjet printer, and it wasn't a super expensive one. It was only like, I don't know, $120 or something. So this is like the shiny stuff on the back, and it's just fabric, white fabric on the front, and you get your image up on your computer and press print, but go into your printer settings and you change it to photo matte, not glossy, and it prints straight on there. It's really good. Yeah, make sure your settings are set to A4 size. Don't touch the printed surface until it dries, approximately 15 to 20 minutes. If you need it to be color, if better color fastness is required, prepare 2 to 3 liters of water and immerse fabric for 10 minutes before gently rinsing. This process takes off excess ink and then lay flat to dry. I've never done the water thing, and I've used this stuff on quilts, like birthday quilts and baby quilts and all that sort of. That's what it is. I'm sure you'd be able to get it in the US, like the same sort of thing. I did learn a trick too. That is amazing. So you get freezer paper, that waxy type for it. It's not the grease-proof paper. It's, you get it in all patchwork shops. It's just called freezer paper, okay? Cut out an A4 size of it. Get your white fabric at A4 size. Then iron the fabric onto the non-glossy side of the freezer paper and it'll stick. I've done that as well. But when you're picking your white fabric to use, make sure it's really fine woven, because if it's a really cheap one, the color won't blend in and it'll look all blotchy and funny. What? Can you make me a shirt with your face on it? No. Hell no. I don't even like looking at my face. Why would I want other people to look at my face? Oh my God. Never dry inside out after washing as the printed side. Yeah, that's true too, Susan. Great tip. Yeah, it is a really good, and it just spits out the bottom of the printer just like that. Yeah, it's good stuff. And I've washed things with that fabric on it over and over and over, and it's completely fine. It doesn't destroy it when you wash it, which you would think it would, wouldn't you? I suppose that's why people test it with the water, but I've never had any problem. I said 5 inches. People, pay attention. What am I doing? So you get me sidetracked. I'll do Anita and lose my shit and throw stuff around. She knows I'm only joking. 5 inches. Can somebody remember that just in case I ask again in 3 minutes' time? Because I will. I'll say, what was I doing? Anyone who was here for true crime today, I'm sorry, you're going to be sadly disappointed. You probably gathered that by now, but now I've got a tickle in my throat. Oh my Lord. See what happens when I don't go and have a cigarette? I start coughing. Oh, an update on the little 4-year-old granddaughter who got her ears pierced yesterday. What a little trooper she is. She didn't even mention them all afternoon or all night, apparently. What a tough little one. So proud of her. I think I was 9 when I got mine, and I carried on like I'd had surgery. 5 inches. Thank you, Mrs. H. This, believe it or not, has been a major something I've been stressing about all over Christmas, even way before Christmas. But with everything going on, you have to be mentally in the zone, and I just wasn't. But it's been driving me insane that they're just sitting here and nothing's progressed with it. But I can promise you all, I'm back on track. Now, what I do with these 5-inch strips, you can see your selvage down the side. I just lie them all down together. This just sort of makes things a bit quicker. Make sure your selvages are together and neat. You just sort of lie one on top of the other, but down a little bit. I'll show you in a second. Hey, I wonder if I could, does anyone know whether I can go into this live on my phone? Maybe if I drop the link. Hang on, I'm going to try something. I was going to talk to Griffey tonight and see if she could. Hang on. It would be cool if I could maneuver the phone around to show you better. I'm entering a broadcast studio. Oh my God. Now, how do I change? That's not going to work. How did that happen? Damn. Oh, good night, Mrs. H. Yes, you will. Have a good rest. It's fun tricking. How come the noise come out of there? You guys, does anybody know? Hang on, I think I've worked it out now. If I go StreamYard and mute this one, oh, I think I'm onto something. We'll see. How's that? Too close? I don't know. I'm going to have to do a lesson because it would be really good if I could come in on my phone and show you guys closer up what's going on, wouldn't it? Hi, adoptionscams.com. Can I say I am so very disappointed in YouTube people tonight? Why? What's happening? Wild birds now. Hi, Joya. How are you, Joya? Oh, go away, you stupid thing. Not you, not you. No, you're not interrupting. We don't know what's happening, adoption scams. We've just been hanging and cutting up fabric and not worried about the rubbish. Don't do 4 layers at a time with a tiny blade. But I did it. And probably broke my blade. Stephanie says to use your phone, mute it. I did break this rotten little thing. Oh, dear Lord. Why me? Because you're a dumbass. Let this be a lesson. Do not try and shortcut things when you know full well it's not going to be a good thing. Is there craziness happen out on the streets, adoption scams? Oh, really? The positive is it has helped me narrow down who I follow. That's good night, Ice Princess. Thank you for coming in and spending some time with us. Yeah, I think we all need to just have a break from it. Honestly, it's just ridiculous. I just find this so much better than sitting here ranting and raving and being horrible and hateful. And like, don't get me wrong, I can be horrible and hateful and get disgusted and irritated, but I can't do it every single day, and I'm not prepared to do it every single day. Yeah, I do adoption scams. I have a she shed. Because I used to, just a little bit of a backstory. Most people know. I used to have a physical store downtown and patchwork and quilting shop down the street. And then we got custody of our 2 granddaughters, who were 3 and 6 at the time. And that was 7 years ago. And I just couldn't physically, mentally do both. So we closed the store downtown, and hubby built me this awesome studio up the back. And yeah, all my stuff's up here. And people bring me their quilts and I quilt them on the long arm, and I still have all the fabric, well, what was left of all the bolts of fabric from the store and bits and pieces and everything. And my mission is to use all this fabric as well as what we purchase as a channel to gift them to, like I was talking about before, like little Carter, Gernon, and even the kids that Chasing, you know how Chasing started that little cause for the kids that are being bullied and things, and it's something about being on the porch. No, it's a golf cart, and I'll have to get more up to date with how she's actually running that. But I thought we could give some quilts to them as well. And try and do good. It is really handy. Like I'm just lucky. Like honestly, I'm so grateful that I just have a really, really caring, awesome husband that's able to do all this stuff. Oh, you're crabby tonight. We all have crabby days. Don't stress about it. Oh, frozen pipes and frozen sewer line. Oh, wow. See, that's all new to me. It doesn't snow here at all. So I would have no clue. I wouldn't even. So, how do you deal with that? Like, do you have to try and thaw out the pipes? That's all new to me. Yeah, that's the way I look at it, gymnastics. Did we ever find? Yes, Jackie Jude. She's 100% right. Fine. I did a bit of investigating during the night. I busted her ass wide open. Just saying. Griffey's not, the real Griff is not happy. I just tell him how many times the dude would not listen to me. Yes, but I got confirmation from her sister. I don't care who knows. I went there. Yeah, he is a lovely hubby. Oh, wine is helping. Oh my God. That would be a nightmare situation. Goodness, I hope the weather doesn't get colder and the pipes and contents thaw. It's only, what day is it here? Help me out here, Susan. It's Tuesday. So it's only Monday there. So you still got to go another 4 days before hubby gets home. This is another thing that stresses me out all the time, just in real life, is because he is so caring and thoughtful and protective, and I don't have to worry. Like, people think I joke when I say, I've talked about this before and how it does worry me. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I seen an electricity bill or how much it is or any bills. Like, I don't know how much things are because he just does everything like that. And sometimes it's scary to think, what if something happens to him? I need to know what's what. And a little thing like backwashing the pool, I should know how to do that. A little thing like changing a car tire, I should know how to do that. But I've never had to know. So I need to start trying to learn more self-sufficient things because we don't know what's going to happen. No, look, God, I hope and pray to God nothing ever does happen, but you know, it's reality when you're getting older. About Lisa, adoption scam says, I remember the evening Elsie was dead and people stated she was on Lisa's live a day or two prior. I went and looked at Lisa, watched it, and the next day it was gone. Yeah. My hub's called and told me how bad he felt. Been married 38 years. I told him if it isn't fixed by weekend, I was going to leave and spoil my grandson. Aww. Just watch and learn. Yeah. like all the business stuff. I do all these computer work and invoices, all the business side is everything I do. But he's very much old school. Like his mum, when his dad passed away, didn't know how to write out a physical check, like in a checkbook. She'd never, ever written one in her entire life because his dad did it all. So that's sort of just the way it's been with us as well. He does internet banking and stuff now, but he's always just took care of everything. You can handle things better than Hubs. He was born and raised on the beach of Southern California. I've got this. Oh, wow. That's cool. I know, Bloodhounded. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I know we have insurance for everything. We have life insurances. We have house, 2 vehicles insured, all of that stuff. But I just have no clue which one's with what and everything like that. We do need to know the financial things just in case. Mine's a great Mr. Fixer with household repairs. I'm spoiled, never have wait times. Yeah. He's a lot like that too. He'll always try and fix whatever's going on. It doesn't work in minutes, but it takes a little. Wow. See, you learn so much in our chats. That's what I love about it. 6 Cents Amelia, hello. It doesn't necessarily make you more self-sufficient. No, but at least you'd be more aware of what's what sort of thing. I can call and cry to my mum and she will send my brother. Oh my God, that is cute. You learned. Yeah, I'm sure I'd be fine. Like, it's not like I can't. He just does it. So it's like, my daughter-in-law was blown away because my son and daughter-in-law got solar panels on the roof at exactly the same time we did with the same company. And it was like the first quarter after they were installed. And she said to me, how was your electricity bill this time with the solar panels? And I said, I don't know. And she said, what do you mean you don't know? I said, I haven't seen an electricity bill in about 26 years. And she thought I was joking. And I wasn't. And even now, like most bills are emailed to you. And hubby's emails on our desktop in the house. And I never go on that, like very rarely. Because I've got my desktop up here. And I take the laptop to and fro. But yeah, isn't that weird? We've got it. Susanna, you're going to do this, dude, or will I do it? I don't want to block you again. I've got him. Still looking great-eyed. Lady, none of the neighbours are single. Oh my God. YouTube University, yes. I'll see if we can see any of Mrs. H's flowers. I've been hearing so much about them and how stunning they are. She makes them all totally by hand. Where's Gmail gone? So it sounds like there's been more drama on the streets. I'm glad we've missed it, to be honest. It's been nice. Oh, she might have sent it in Discord. I'd say, because it's not in here. I'll see if it's in Discord. It'll be cool if Griffey teaches. Stephanie, what did you say? I've got to mute the phone. Hang on, I'm trying to see. She might have sent it in direct message. Damn. Yes. Oh my God. And Suzanne's got, oh my God, Suzanne. Can I show them yours as well? This is Suzanne's handmade little flowers. She's, oh, really? Aren't they gorgeous? She's very, very clever. They're stunning. They look so real, don't they? I don't know if you guys can see the centers of them. Clever girl. Yeah, she's starting her own business with them, so wrong, not my flowers. Yes, stop. Okay. Hang on. Oh my God, Susan, I want to make some of these too now. Now, share screen. Look at them. They're just gorgeous. Very clever, Suzanne. Oh my God. See how productive you can be. Where did it go? Oh my gosh. I don't know where it went. That's stupid. Mute either the phone or your desktop. You're still feeling them? Oh. Do you sell them in any hobby shops or anything, Suzanne? Done in your Genobi and the Hoop. There you go. I've never seen that done like that before. See, you can teach us as well. They're stunning, no? Let me share it again. Because it disappeared on me. Where did it go? It's gone. Cancel. Oh, okay. Hang on, I nearly got it again. Here we go. Just gorgeous. So you've got your little cross stitch on there as well. They are the cutest. Now these little toys have to wait 4 years for a baby to come along. Nothing like being early. I'm just thinking, so they're the sort of colours and tones you want to go for Bub. Like the young ones these days seem to like all the neutrally colours, and they don't seem to be into like Disney princess and all that sort of stuff like they used to, like when my kids were born. So what I'm going to do with the back of this is, so I found the middle center, and if I had some pins handy, I just slide a pin in there. So I've got the center, and I've already got a center because it's folded. And you're going to put wrong sides together. And like, actually, I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to cut this in half. So I'm cutting one of these 5-inch strips in half. And then find the center again. And then put your wrong sides together. I've got heaps of Peter Rabbit fabric. I don't know if you've ever seen the other show, Suzanne. It's it used to be on the ABC called Guess How Much I Love You, and there's little bunnies in that show too, and my grandkids just loved it. And I have some of that fabric as well, like for the baby one. But Peter Rabbits, you're never going to lose with Peter Rabbit, are you? It's just darling. So I've joined these centers up, and I'm just pinning it again. So when these 4 go on, I will press it. Then I have to hand applique the top of this onto the purple again, which I'll do tonight while I'm watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I do too. We're like twins, Suzanne. I think I have like 100 different Peter Rabbit designs. It is timeless. That's the word I think of. It is timeless. Never dates. Especially now that they've made 2 Peter Rabbit movies. I think I know the first one off by heart. Miss Sharon's University. I hope you aren't too bored, guys. We could have done it on the other channel, but because I didn't schedule it, I thought no one would see it. But I promise you all tonight, no, I can't say that. I'm not going to promise. Because once I get these on, I know what time is it. I know I'm going to want to sit and stitch it. So although I really want to stay up here and sort all this out, I think I can do that in the morning before I go live in the afternoon. Other colours I've done in the Messenger. I'm going to grab them on here, Suzanne, because it's... Oh, go away. Not you guys. I just have to change Messenger over. Oh my gosh. I have to have a go at this now, Suzanne. Is there a pattern or something that you use? Look at this. How clever is she? They're beautiful. And yet the burnt oranges. I've got that box fabric. Do you know what? I've got like 6 meters of that because I was going to use it on the back of a quilt for my grandson when he was 4 years ago. Oh my God. And the dots, checks, all that sort of stuff is just really, really big now. Oh, that is gorgeous. If you need some more fox fabric, let me know, please. I'm not lying. I swear to God, there'd be 6 meters there. Was that flannelette, Suzanne? I can send you some. But them little foxes are huge right now. Oh my God, look at these ones. You are amazing. How clever is she? Stunning. And she knits all the rugs too. Aww. Beautiful. Hi, Stella. We're just trying to stay out of trouble, Stella. We're behaving ourselves. We're trying. Some of us are trying. You use flannel? I'm trying to remember which square in these bookshelves it's in so I can show you. 2 of them I have color coded. So oranges and purples and pinks and everything. And I think that organization lasted about 6 months and then I didn't be organized. I missed your little road trip today, Stella. I'll have to catch up when I get off. I love the one the other night, though. Now, I've just pinned this on the wrong way. Needs to be this way. Geez, Sharon. It's because I'm talking too much. Need that to go up there. Uh-huh. Amanda Salpeddle. Gabriel Joshua. Okie dokie. How are you, Gabriel? You might have come into the wrong sort of room. I have no idea who Gabriel is. Did someone say Nita's live? Has she got enough mods over there, Stella? Do you know? I suppose Stella would be there if there wasn't enough. Did I do it with my tool? You forgot to be organized. We want to do yeah, I think it's awesome fun. Like, I was really worried when we did our fabric road trip that, last month, because I thought, what on earth am I going to talk about for half an hour drive? But I guess it's no different than just sitting in front of the computer. You still just chat away, don't you? Yeah, I'm going to watch it when I get off. I have no idea I want to be here. Oh, Stella, that's so sweet. Really? Go away, you nutter. Gymnastics says, at Suzanne Sutherland, I was a very organised person when raising the kids. Now it's organised chaos. The kids can't believe it. I'm a bit like that too. And I was, when my kids were little, I used to bake every single day. Every day I would either do a cake or a slice or whatever for lunches. And now the thought of baking is like no. But I used to love it. Who's Ralph? I don't know who Ralph is either. Ralph and Gabriel. You're on it, Suzanne. They want to learn to quilt? Yeah, obviously. I just don't know why there's so many of them around lately. Always been so organised and rented. So many places that got sold because my home looked like a show home. Aww. See, my sister's like that. She is. She would honestly have heart failure if she walked in and see how unorganized I am right now. It would, mentally, she would not cope with it. She would not leave until she had absolutely everything in either alphabetical order or color order, and everything would have to have its own place. That's just how she is. And, you know, when she's always going off at me, I'm like, you can't be creative and organized at the same time. That's my show home, but lived in show home. Yeah. Maybe the men think it's a dating site here. I don't know. Now he has taken over the house. I like everything in the house to be, except for where I sit on the lounge with all my bits, because I'm surrounded. Oh shit. I'm bleeding. Do you know, just a little fact, see, I'm bleeding, just so you can witness this, blood. Back in the day, no, not back in the day, nowadays with a lot of quilts that are made that are historical heirlooms, they don't know who made them, when they were made, which usually you can tell by the fabrics that are used, etc., etc. They do DNA tests on the quilts, and they can tell what race made it, whether, you know, like Nellie named the person who made the quilts. It just blows my mind. So many baskets of goodies and flowers in, appreciate. Yes, some people, my sister cleans too much, in my opinion. She really does. It's like that's what she lives for sometimes, and you're like, have some fun. Her thing is concerts. She loves going to concerts, and she loves the movies and all that sort of stuff. Whereas I can't sit still for 2 minutes and just, like, I can't sit in front of the TV and just watch it. Like, I've got to be doing something while I'm watching TV. That's just how I am. But yeah, see, a lot of people are like that too. They don't like, they like organising everybody else's stuff more than their own. Oh, that's good though, Suzanne. You would have been on their bloody must-have list. I cut. Well, the thumbnail said chatting and cutting. I didn't cut it though, I just stuck it with a pin, and I do that at least 5 times a night. That's a good one, adoptions. Your hubby said you used to wash the soap before you used it. And I do have a first aid kit up here on the cupboard. I'm prepared. Yeah, it is cool that they can DNA test everything. They can tell the location. Like, it's amazing. I'll see if I can find the video that I watched on it. Have to write names on drinking glasses. Yeah. Like, they can tell whether it was Amish country, nearly even the ages of the people that made them. It's mind-blowing. That's why I always say over night time when I prick myself, I'm just adding a bit more DNA. I'll show you guys. At least get a like. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to show you guys a quilt I'm doing for my other sister, but don't tell her. This is the one I've been working on since before Christmas. It doesn't show up the colour too good, but yeah. She loves the pinks and mauves and burgundies just like I do. So that's her little project. I'm well over halfway now though. But I talked to her in between Christmas and New Year, and she's like, "Where's my freaking quilt? I'm still waiting." Like she knows I'm making one, but I haven't sent her a photo since it was, I don't know, about this big. So she still thinks I'm way back there. It's called Tea and Cake. It's, oh my God. I can't remember. 2020. No, she'll come up here and just, do you know what she did? I think I've told you this story. How both sisters, I'd been in Sydney with them at each of their houses for a week. And I left Penrith to drive home, and I was by myself. And somehow they beat me home and hid in my new walk-in robe that hubby had built while I was in Sydney for a week. And I've gone to take my bag in the bedroom, shocked that there's now a walk-in robe. So I was stunned with that, and doubly stunned when both sisters jumped out of it. Like my brain could not compute how I just left both their houses, but they beat me here. Very weird. But they pulled it off. Yeah, so I don't think it was that time. I think it was the next time. The sister I'm making this quilt for wanted this shaggy, it was the very, very first quilt I ever made in a quilting workshop, and she wanted it. And I was like, I'll make you one, but this one's a bit special to me because it was the first one I ever made, like ever. And she said, all right then. Anyway, when I opened the shop up, her and her best friend drove 4 hours up here to see the shop and have lunch, right? Which blew my mind that they would drive 4 hours just to come and see my store, have lunch, and then turn around, drive all the way home again. That's what I thought. You know what they did, or what she did? She come to my house because I was at the shop, and I had it on that quilt she was talking about. I had it on my rocking chair in my bedroom. She stole it and left a big A4 size bit of paper there saying, I'll give it back when I get mine. Love ya. Kiss, kiss, kiss. And she took it home with her. And I didn't even notice because I was that knackered that night when I got home from the shop and had dinner and did everything you got to do. And I've got into bed, and hubby said, do you notice anything missing over there? And I said, no idea. What are you talking about? He said, go and have a look on the rocking chair. And I still didn't even notice that it wasn't there. But I picked up the bit of paper and I thought, you little shit. And yeah, I just laughed and laughed and laughed. because that's just something she would do. You know what I mean? It was funny. Now, Sharon, those girls are great chicks, even if one stole your prize first quilt. Well, the next time I went to Sydney, which was, I don't know, 4 or 5 months later, she gave it back to me, and we were both just laughing our heads off. And I give it back to her because it just, yeah. She liked it that much that, you know, it would be pointless me bringing it home. I couldn't do that to her, so I let her keep it. But she did try to give it back to me. But it's just one of them things, you know, you just hilarious. I need to go outside. Me too, Jackie Jude. I've been on for 2.5 hours and haven't had a cigarette. I only smoke over there because it's right. I open the glass door right up and the cigarette smoke goes out. But I don't smoke over here. Even though I've got a window here. Never thought of that. No, it doesn't. It goes through everything. No, but you know the funny thing? It was all out of fabric just like this. Like the ones we bought last time. Nearly identical. I should get her to send us a photo and I'll show you. We still laugh about it all the time. But the other sister, this is funny. The other sister got mad. She was not happy. She's like, you need to say something about that. That's just not okay. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's funny. No, she's manipulated. And I'm the eldest. They always boss me around. Like, I'm not joking. They really do. Yeah, it was funny that the other one that is the cleaner got the most upset. And I was just like, chill, girl. It's all good. But I made her first grandson, a Peter Rabbit quilt. Suzanne, I'll get her to send me photos of it because it's beautiful. And I I did a big center of Peter Rabbit in the middle, and then I embroidered his name and birth date and everything, his weight, birth announcement type thing around the Peter Rabbit. And it was bigger than a cot size, but it was gorgeous. I'll see if she can send it to me. I'm going to take the laptop outside while I have a cigarette. Or I could just go and let you people not be bored anymore. Oh, the sun's come out. That's good. Wow. I haven't even got the aircon on. Oh, shush, birdies. The birdies are talking to me. Hubby's gone to the supermarket. If he comes back and I'm sitting here with the laptop, he's going to think I've got a problem. You can't open what yet? Yeah, I'll get her to send me a photo tonight. Hello. Let Stella go. Hear these birds? They're so noisy. And Suzanne, you're going to need more than one quilt, I reckon. You need like one for the vehicle. So if they're going to the park or something, that just stays in the car. You need a good one for obviously in their cot, but then you need the super special one that they keep forever and a day and pass down to their kids. Did we see the other strip cut other than her finger? I cut all the strips and I'm attaching them after I've attached one. I haven't sewed it though. Stella, where you at? Listen to Elena's view, Sharon. I need to know what's going on with Jackie. What did Jackie do? I'm scared we are not Facebook friends. Will he see I opened it? I'm going back up. Okay, so I've seen the message where she said she needs to go outside for a cigarette. That's what triggered me to say I need one too. Holy crap. I think I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. I just got a Facebook message from the ex-lover. He actually looked me up. I can't open it. So maybe you don't need to open it. Is he a bad ex, Elena? If he's tracked you down, I'm guessing you didn't want to be tracked down. So I'm guessing and surmising that this is not a good situation. Or am I overthinking? If it was an email, unless he's requested, so you can request delivery receipts and red receipts. Unless it's flagged with a red receipt, he will not know if you open it or not. Wow. That was 50 bears with aprons. Oh my God. Each apron had a pocket. Each pocket had a steak quarter in it. Wow. Oh, that sounds so gorgeous. See, that's an heirloom right there. That's what I mean about the really, really special heirloom one. It's not that. Keep it in Fantasyland. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. He's obviously an ex for a reason. Just keep that in mind, maybe. Wow. Okay. Just be careful. It doesn't hurt to be a bit suspicious, though. You know? It is beautiful and treasured. Or keep fantasizing. Well, did you end it or did he end it? Like, that's relevant. Isn't it? Yeah, that's my thoughts, gymnastics. But sometimes, yeah, how many years X? We need more info. Now we're counsellors. We are here to help. I'm sure with all our experiences, we can be productive or just put a different spin on things. They're little budgies, adoption scams. Maybe X means experienced, maybe. You're going to have to drop a wrench on Jackie's head. You haven't seen him in 15 years. You broke up because he didn't want kids. So has he got kids now? We're sticky beaks, aren't we? I'm sorry, we shouldn't be asking you questions like that in such a public platform. And I'm sorry, you don't have to answer. Okay, now we're going to put sugar. Yes, it still turns on. But it's great to have hobbies and a passion for things as well. That's what I've said to hubby. You need to find a hobby before you retire. You know, because he just can't sit around. He went back to work yesterday and was home at 1:45. Where do the rest of the pins go? Damn it. Now, I'm just thinking, with them little bits we've got, there's quite a few of them fabrics we've got left over from Chase's quilt. Remember a few lives back after the tornadoes, there was a lady in the chat and she has emailed me with her family members that lost family members and lost their entire everything they owned. And I'm thinking if we put a couple of quilts together with all the leftovers and send to them. I recently ran into an ex from 40 years ago, and for the life of me, I could think of what I saw in him. Oh, wow. Most of my exes died. Like I only had two really, and they both, you know, that were any sort of decent relationship, and they're both gone. If you are single, get a date, meet him in public, and report back here. Does he? Oh, I feel bad asking questions now. So, does he live? Here's some pins. I just spotted some. So, does he live? This will be my last question. Does he live somewhere where that's an option to just meet up for lunch or something? Or is he like states away? For the record, I met up with X at a mutual friend's funeral. That can work. Hi, Griffey. What are you doing? We're just helping Jackie out with some advice right now. And we're being nosy Parkers, trying to help her out with advice. He seems to be very well off. Well, that could be a plus. Just saying. Doesn't it? Okay, now we've got 2 strips pinned on, guys. Ta-da! Look. If I wasn't talking, I seriously would have had this done 2 hours ago. No kids, never married, and lives a few states away. Well, at least he meant it. Like that he never did go on to have kids. Like I'd be pretty annoyed if, you know, he just went on his way and had baby mamas everywhere. Who's picking up men at funerals? Oh, yuck. Actually, I really didn't need that cigarette because now I feel really, really nauseous. Yuck. Maybe I wasn't meant to have another cigarette ever. Oh, look, we've even got the right color in the machine already threaded up. That's pretty cool, guys. Now I'm going to sew these 2 on while you guys are chatting. What's everyone cooking for dinner tonight? Give me some ideas. Last night we had crumb steak, sausages, seafood salad, and tomatoes and stuff. That was nice. So do you guys think it's okay to put these photos up on the community wall without people getting all crazy? Now, stop. Suzanne, do you talk to your machines? I haven't got the needle down thing happening. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at chat. but we can never step. I'm happy to share with you girls. I had to share with someone. Oh, this is so cool. We have one stitched on. Just gonna do the other one. It's just fiddly because I'm trying to pull the hexagons out of the road so I don't run over them, plus not run over a needle, a pin at the same time. All my fingers. I'd still love to do one for Maya Malete's family too, or more than one. I'd love to do one for each of her kids and a mum and a sister. Like the same sort of thing as this one with the photos and stuff. Stand behind us, all those who want to gossip. We have Sharon's back. What did I miss? What on earth is going on? We had fun too. We are going to try to do it more often. I was waiting for Miss Suzanne to come and tell me about the stops. The legals and all this is if Summer was still with them, she would be in state custody. And that's the way adoption scams, I have looked at it since the very first one I started, that I've looked at it exactly that way. And like, I don't feel bad because I'm not selling them to make money or anything like that. They're just gifts. So it's not, yeah, I'm with you now, Suzanne. But you know how absolutely disgusting people can be. These are my Tula Pink scissors. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're that chameleon. And I love Tula Pink. They're signed with that bloody sun. See? Tula Pink. They're the coolest scissors ever. It's the little things, isn't it? Okay, so now we've got a top and bottom attached, and they are excess bits, but I always put the 4 strips on first and then I trim back. Yeah, they're just beautiful. I love them. I usually use them for cutting wadding and backing fabrics because it's too big for on here. I thought I lost the other strips. Is John Q in here? You might be a bit bored, John Q. We're just sewing Summer's quilts. So we've already got our half there. Oh, the bobbin ran out. Really? No, it didn't. We're good. But you know, in these YouTube streets, sometimes I just think, really, some people do have too much time on their hands. And that's how they do get overconsumed and mentally distracted to a point where it's unhealthy. Obsessed. And let's face it, it's easily to be addicted to it all. But I'm just glad I have a good life and awesome interests to try and even all of that out. Oh, John, I'll show you in a second. I just have to get this bit on, otherwise I'll forget where I was up to. And then you can see it with 3 sides on. And I think you have to have a healthy balance. You need to know when to walk away from it. I think I was telling you guys yesterday how my youngest daughter come over on the weekend and she was telling me something. I can't even remember what the conversation was about. And I turned around and I said, "The fuck you mean?" And she was like, "You need to stay off YouTube for a bit, Mum. Like, seriously." She said, "You sound like a gangster. Just stop." It was the funniest thing. It really was. I thought, Libby, that's all your fault. I forgot to tell Libby about it. I think I might have told her. I don't know. I think I'm getting dementia on top of everything. I can't stand when the bob's out. No, me either. Some machines have a little warning light now, like a petrol gauge. Like, I need that. I really need that. Especially, you know what's even worse? When you're doing a jelly roll race quilt, because the strips are like, I'm not even joking you, they end up like 2 kilometers long. And then you find out half a kilometer from the end that your bobbin ran out 1.5 kilometers ago, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's really, really annoying. I know what it is. I haven't been drinking enough water. That's why I felt yucky. Come here. I should have went from the other side. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. Then I want to talk to Griffey about that stop sign. I was in the chat, and when Susan said about the stop sign, I was like, oh my God, I noticed that too, Susan. Like if you go through a stop sign in Australia, you would have the SWAT team come after you. Seriously. I'm trying to eyeball where that is because I can't see the other side of it. Oh, the pin. It'll give you a bit of an idea. Now I'm just going to stick a pin in here so it lies flat so you can see what it's going to look like. You can't really see it. You can't really, can you? Come around here. So it's on. Maybe if I take. Sorry. It does lift it, doesn't it? I'm just trying to get it to. Jeez. I don't know if I go that way. And then I can pull that out. So it's on 3 sides now with the top. And then I trim the excess bits off. And then we'll go with the I'll chop up squares of the little unicorn fabric with that mauve tone on tone and do squares around this in borders. And then we might do a border of this one. It's coming. coming together. But yeah, it's taken so much longer just because I'm live. And I'm trying to, if I was just doing it by myself, it would have been done. I would have already had the other ones cut, and yeah, I do need a drink. I've got flat Coke. But I think that's why I felt nauseous. When I get like this, I just forget. I know it sounds insane that you could forget to drink water and eat and stuff. But I just get carried away. Even hubby says it. When I'm on a mission, he could tell me the house was burning down. I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And that's good. Whatever you reckon. Oh, that's fabulous. You didn't hear a word I said, did you? Yeah. But I don't, because I'm not listening. I'm just... And that's even with no earbuds in. Yeah, it could be. No, I had, when I first come up here, I brought up some seafood salad with me because I knew if I didn't have something to eat before I come live, I'm usually famished by the time I get off. And I don't like, how does Molly, like, this is going to be bitchy and I'm sorry, but how does she eat the way she eats on camera? She just has no care that she looks like she doesn't even try to eat politely. She just shoves it in. And I'm like, oh my God. Now I've lost my other pen. It's okay. I don't need it. That's what fingers are for. Gigi Jordan. Hello. Yeah, but I seen her get this massive cake out of her fridge the other day when the video I was watching ended, and it just automatically went to one of hers. It must have been when she was getting ready to go to Tennessee. And she said something about cake, and she remembered she'd had cake in the kitchen. So she goes downstairs and grabs this cake out, and she's just shoveling it. Like, I've even got screenshots of it because I was so like, no, you have to see this because I know you're thinking, why on earth would you sit there and take screenshots of her eating? But it was for this reason. So I could show you guys how disgusting it was. Like, have a look. Could you get any more on that fork? Just saying. Look at this one. I got several angles. I'm shaking too. That's weird. Do you see me shaking? Here's one with the mouth full. I knew that'd come in handy eventually. And this is the woman that thinks she's God's gift to every man that looks sideways. Like, honestly, My grandmother would have smacked my face. She wouldn't have smacked my face, but I was taught to eat properly, like a lady. Yeah, I couldn't. No. And even when, like, I'm starving and I'm not even on camera, I'm conscious of it. That's how paranoid I get about it. I don't know if you guys ever did this when you're first going out with your hubby or boyfriend or whatever, but I used to always be absolutely petrified to eat in front of the new boyfriend or whatever it was. Like, absolutely petrified. Oh, I can't let him see me eat. Isn't that crazy? Maybe Grandma damaged me with the eating thing. I don't know. And we weren't allowed to drink. Like, you know how nowadays everyone has soda or whatever with their meal? Back then, we were not allowed to have a drink while we were eating at the table until you were finished eating, and then we could. Yeah, when I think about it, she probably was really strict with table manners and all that sort of stuff. But I don't think it was a bad thing, not sharing our cheesecake with her. It's a false positive. Do you know, I've tried to get one of them ready-made pabs at Woolies every day. They still don't have any. Now we have the 4 sides on. I'm going to now trim these off. So we don't have all the dangly bits on the inside, but I'm going to leave the long bits on here, on the longer bits, because I want them to stay on for the next lot of borders. Here she comes. She's been, oh no. She's changed again. What you doing?
Nothing.
Where's
I'm not changed.
You've seen that top one before, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it had sleeves.
No. What are you doing?
What I've got to do now before I hand stitch all this down is take the papers out. Can you guys see it now? Wrong way. It's all on there.
Has Sock's been sleeping all day?
Yes. So I've got to take, I wish Daisy's not here, is she? Because she wanted to know the other day how to get the papers out.
Dozy.
I will show her next time. Or she might. I'll give her a timestamp or something she can. Yeah, and then if you've got to be able to try and see it with that other little unicorn fabric on the side, won't I? I think the purple is a winner. I really do.
The Dodgers and pumpkin.
Oh, I know. I'll take a couple of papers out just to show you guys. There's a little. Can you pass me that little box, please? Oh, it's got awfully hot in here all of a sudden.
Someone said my name.
I'll just show you guys. Yes, please. Can you just use leftover? So I've just got a little screwdriver, but you can use a butter knife, a letter opener, anything like that. And I've already pressed this with Best Press. And because they're all stitched together, and I have pressed them, you just lift up you're not going to damage anything. Just lift your fabric up and just get one of them corners up, and you get your paper out. It's super easy, but I've got to do that all the way around to every single hexagon. Get them out. Thank you.
Good heck.
I felt really yucky before.
Good heck. I'm gonna sleep.
See? Because you're only, when you're gluing them down, I only go dab, 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 dab with the glue stick. So it's, and I put a little dab on the back there, but they're tiny, tiny little dabs. So,
Oh, okay.
and you can see it hasn't changed a thing. Super easy. But yeah, you don't really even need anything. Some people like to because it sometimes stops threads fraying. But if you've got good, nice long nails, again, get a corner up and then just gently support your little seam and pull them out. Now I've got 3 more papers that I can recover and use over and over again. Like if you're a bit gentle, you don't destroy your papers. So they're the 3 I just took out. Just here. And you can't even tell that the papers are gone now, can you? So yeah, once I take all the paper out, I'll pin. Let me go back this way so you guys don't have to see. That window. So this is the one we're going to go with. We're going, is Griffey still here? Stella, look. So we're going to go something like this. This has got to be turned under. With the pink. Cute. I think it's cute. It's just hard to get the camera right. So when I come live tomorrow, I'll have all this hand stitched down and some pink and light mauve frozen. It's this internet. Good night, Elena. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. The internet's freezing up. But I was just, in case you didn't hear me, when I come live tomorrow, I'll have all the papers out. I will have this stitched down to the purple, and I will have some pink and the light mauve squared borders attached. And then tomorrow we'll put the stripe border on, and it'll be ready to quilt. So there'll be one down. So if I wasn't live, I would probably have all of that done now. So if we can get one of them done a day and start getting them in the post, I will be very, very happy. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, yeah, Elaine's done. I'm going to go do, guys, because I do feel a bit yuck still. When last did you restart your Wi-Fi router? Just before I come live, Stella. It does it because I'm so far away from the booster. It does do it every now and again. But I'm going to get off. And thank you guys for hanging out with me for so long. I hope I didn't bore you too much. And thank you, mods. And we will do the rest of it tomorrow. And I'll put photos up tomorrow after we finish this one before we quilt it. But thanks everyone for hanging out with me, and I'll talk tomorrow. See ya.